Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aquarius for September 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. So I have already put out general readings and love readings for the month of September, but I decided to do some additional love readings for you guys as a thank you. So here we are. I'm going to start off with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then later on I'll be using some oracle cards for extra clarity and some love messages from your person. So obviously, please use your own discernment and take what resonates and kind of leave the rest. So obviously I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. But just flip the roles as you kind of see best fit for your current situation. But obviously please don't make the story fit. So as we said about whether it resonates or not, okay? So what have we got for Aquarius for September 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign? Angels of Love and Light, what can we please get for love? For Aquarius, the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay. Ooh. Two of Pentacles, sideways. There could be a potential block right now. Okay, Knight of Swords. September. What's going on for September? Eight of Pentacles, Strength. 4 more please for Aquarius. Ooh, no, I'm not going to take that, but there could be some sort of conflict, or there has been conflict. Maybe there was, I saw the Knight of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck, so there could have potentially been some sort of conflict, or maybe even a breakup of sorts. Hot and cold tendencies I'm getting. The Lovers, 6 of Cups. Oh, 10 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck we have Judgment. Okay. So I'm just going to move these up a little bit more so that you can see the cards. Judgment in reverse. The Star. There's your energy here. Okay. I just felt that your energy was in here somewhere. And there it is. So, okay. So either you or the person that you have on your mind, who you're dealing with, could have these signs in their chart. So we have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have Leo and the 2 of Wands in reverse. We have Leo energy here with Strength. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the 6 of Cups. We have Gemini energy here with the Lovers, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with the Knight of Swords. Fire energy here with the Judgment, mainly Sagittarian energy, and we have your energy here, the Star with Aquarius, and we have the Emperor, which is Aries, and then more of air energy here behind that as well. Okay, so what I'm getting, that either you or someone that you're dealing with could potentially feel like they've been stuck in the past to do with a particular situation, to do with making a decision in their life, and potentially they may have been fearful of making a particular change in their life, or they've been doubting what's been going on. They're starting to create some sort of self-doubt in themselves about how to move on forward. And potentially they may be trying to, I'm getting like play it safe. So somebody's trying to play it safe themselves might be trying to play it safe, because they may have made an error in judgment previously. And I feel like it's not necessarily that someone's wanting to kind of walk on eggshells, as it were. I just feel like someone is wanting to come forward and ask for some sort of forgiveness and some sort of acceptance from someone, or ask for a second chance. And potentially they could be waiting on someone else to make a particular decision, or they're trying to figure out if they were to come forward, the ball's in the other person's court, basically. And this person may have been in denial about that for quite some time. Previously they may have thought that they're the one that had the control, and now they're realizing the ball's in someone else's court, and the ball is in someone else's court. And now it's having this realization that if I genuinely want to heal a connection, or to have a reconciliation of sorts, if there's been disagreements, or some sort of imbalance to do with the connection, then I'm getting the sense that this person themselves need to come back around and really put themselves out there. Potentially they may feel relatively vulnerable about the idea of doing this, but I think they're getting this knowing that that's what they have to do in order to move forward in a particular connection. Okay, and potentially for quite a lot of the time, maybe they've been in denial that they'd have to do this, that they've not done anything wrong, that I'm getting that they're that they don't stink type thing, that their poo don't stink, that type of thing. Obviously I've got to be polite here on YouTube, I can't just kind of be potty mouth over here. So yeah, you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying, that potentially for quite some time this person may have thought, well, I can't do anything wrong, and they may have had accumulation of particular events happening in their life where they're having this realization that actually quite a lot that's been going on in their life could be pertaining to them. And if they want to heal a connection with you and to kind of move things forward, they need to come forward with some sort of truth to heal, to make some sort of reconciliation, to heal the connection, to rejuvenate the connection, and realize that potentially what you and this person have together is of a higher purpose, than something that's bigger than themselves. And they're realizing that they have to do the right thing, or they feel obligated now to do the right thing. And I'm getting the sense that this person's wanting to do that, and they're ready to take charge of their life and to take full ownership and responsibility for themselves here, potentially here with the Emperor. So you could be dealing with someone who is a parent, so they could be a father, a mother. Obviously we're reading energy here rather than sex or gender. So this person could have children, they may take a leadership role in their life, and potentially I'm getting this sense that they may have done pretty well in relation to work, career, finances, etc. But when it comes to their actual personal life compared to their professional life, they may have not been so open with their feelings. They may have more led with that kind of business foot rather than like being personal. And potentially this person is getting to the point where they're needing to heal, or they have healed certain aspects of themselves where they're realizing that potentially they are at fault as well. It's not just necessarily always someone else's fault, like the big boy done it and run away type thing. They're getting this kind of sense of realizing, okay, maybe there is maybe I do have some sort of hand in this, kind of like the tail between their legs type of thing, having this realization that actually they could they could have contributed somewhat to that. And this person, I'm getting the sense, will want to come forward and try to heal the connection. They want to reconnect and spend some quality time together with you and them. I'm also getting at that they know that you and them have a very spiritual connection together, because obviously we've got Judgment here, the Star, you know, the Emperor, and then obviously with the Lovers and the Six of Cups, this is like past life, spiritual connection, soulmate type energy. This person sees you as incredibly resilient, very strong, standing up in your truth, and they know that you are deserving of the truth. Now, potentially, this person is a little bit hesitant. Obviously, we were saying that they may have been trying to play it safe, or they may still try to play it safe. Ideally, what they want to do is come straight into your life and jump in with both feet and kind of get the ball rolling, and for you two to balance things out with each other. But I'm getting the sense that they may be relatively busy in their life right now, potentially due to finances, I'm getting, or there's some sort of like tension in their life to do with their finances. Potentially there could be a block in relation to your connection if they're dealing with a third party situation, or they're trying to close that out. They're getting the sense that either they have to make a choice, or they've already made a choice. Like potentially for quite some time, they may have been juggling either you or someone else that they may have been in a long-term commitment with, or just another kind of third party energy potentially as well. If there wasn't some sort of long-term commitment with someone else, this person may have just had a choice, and if not necessarily if they were juggling two relationships or two different people, then potentially they may have just felt like they didn't have any time to kind of divulge into getting into a relationship because they were busy with their work. They look very like they're very focused on their finances here. So they may be working on their craft or trying to get their finances to a point where they get to that 10 of Pentacles here, the 2 and the 10. 2 and the 8 makes 10. So potentially if they haven't been able to give equally to you previously, they want to work on a connection based on trust and for you to trust them. Potentially, I'm getting this sense that they will be communicating to you relatively soon, and that they want to travel to see you, but their finances have been a massive burden on this person, and they're trying to release those burdens and gain themselves confidence in order to come forward towards you. It's potential that if you are separated, they will want to come back and have a reconciliation of sorts. Or they've made a decision. Like this is like someone who has a choice. They have a choice, or they've been balancing about what do I do with these particular choices, how do I move on forward, and I'm getting this sense that this person has now made their choice, and they've made their choice that they want to come forward towards you, you know, because they see that you two have something something so much more substantial than potentially another connection that they may have had like on a material in the material world, as it were. So therefore now this person wants to communicate to you, and I'm getting the sense like be in constant contact, like not just kind of talk to you for, you know, a few minutes or an hour or whatever, and then, you know, ghost you and not speak to you for weeks on end. I feel like this person wants to kind of be in regular contact with you and to really build on something. I feel like this person's very passionate about you, and they would probably like to kind of go away, maybe on a little trip or something, and you know, go on a nice date or something and just be out for the evening. But potentially there's been something preventing this person from moving forward. So I'm getting that quite strongly, okay? This person's trying to offload any stress that they may have had. And potentially if they have been in another relationship or a situation, they were staying in that, most likely because they were putting their head in the sand, in denial that that was the right choice, or they thought that it was the right choice, but potentially it may not necessarily have worked out to the way that they had wanted it to work out previously. So they could have been just been at a loss, like they didn't have very much in common with this other person. Like potentially it could have just been finances, or if they had children or anything like that, rather than necessarily any like love or passion or anything like this. like, I mean, I'm just getting a sense, like, if there was love for this person, it wasn't like true love, but it was like, you know, that kind of you know, when you've like friend love, you know, when you've got to know someone, you get on really well and they're like a brother or sister to you, that type of thing, like, but not like unconditional true love. I mean, there's something completely different when it comes to that. But I'm getting the sense that this person will want to come back around and fight for your connection, but also they will eventually want to have a deeper commitment, because they can see the type of connection that you have here. But potentially they're just having to wait right now for something to move on forward. We've got double sixes here as well, so past life connection. We have double eights, and then 10 and 2. If you 10 minus 2 is 8, so 8, 8, 8. You could be seeing those numbers. Anyway, so what I feel called to do now is start going into the oracle cards. So we have the Island Time Wellness Love oracle cards. See what kind of messages that we can get for you guys. What's going on for Aquarius? Oh, that just dropped on the floor. Bear with us. Potentially, they may have been fearful. If they were in another situation and they were like juggling, trying to make a choice, they may have felt like, oh, do I kind of stay in, I can either stay single, or do I go back to an ex, or do I stay with the ex, or do I go with this other new person and go in a relationship there? You know, I feel like this person had, you know, a few options. But I'm getting this sense they kind of know that potentially you and them, you're like a safe bet, if that's one way of putting it. Yeah, you are the dream come true, and they've got an eye on you and they think about you all the time. Look at that, 9 of Cups and the Page of Swords. But potentially they may feel relatively unsatisfied right now as they haven't completed or something, or they know and realise that you have unfinished business with each other, I'm getting. Okay. So what can we get here for Aquarius, please? Okay, Dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change and heal. So yeah, they definitely want to heal the connection. Yeah, look at this, Hammer, rebuilding, sabotage, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. They definitely want to work on your connection. They want to build trust. They want to build a connection built on loyalty and faithfulness, and, you know, not take each other for granted and that type of thing. Look, bottom of the deck, we have love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. They're very attracted to you, and they want to be able to come forward and build on your connection. Something's come to light to them that they realise that they've needed to change certain aspects of themselves, but also that you kind of make them a better person, and I feel like they want to kind of like work on your connection. They're going to do whatever they can to make it work. Oh, look at this. We have love, and it came out again. Well, it's obviously it came out, but it's come out in reverse. And we look at bottom of the deck, we have girl with a snake. So empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling boundaries. So if they were in a third party, or they have had a third party situation, or they did make a choice, and they were kind of unsure about it, someone's shown their kind of true colours and they don't love this other person. And yeah, potentially they may have broken their heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Maybe they found out the true colours of this person and left them heartbroken. And yeah, look, third party, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, third party interference. Look, dead and gone here with the coffin. That's coming to an end. So Maybe they found out that if they were with someone else that they were unfaithful to them, broke up the deck, and we have stabbed in the back. Shocking attack, deception. So yeah, I'm getting that quite strongly. I'm getting the sense that whatever this other connection was, like, it was, they may have been dealing with someone who was very selfish. What, anything else? Ooh. What was that? Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So yeah, potentially this other person may have strung them along, may have had many options, but they only have eyes for you. Engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And we've got that kind of here with the 2 sixes, wanting to work on something. This is going to be very sudden. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation with the lightning card. That they're transforming themselves, healing themselves, and growing out of a situation, yeah, to come towards you, okay? So I'm going to start pulling from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and see what additional messages we can get for you there. Get for Aquarius, please. But if they were it with someone else, then it was just, there was a lot of one-sidedness I'm getting. Like maybe there's been some sort of like trust issues. What have we got here for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. Sometimes these cards come out, when I shuffle the cards, there we go, make the effort, came out sideways. So they definitely want to, it's like coming out here, they've been debating, you know, where do I put my effort? How do I move from forward? There's been a block in your connection with them making an effort to come forward towards you, because they may have been unsure previously about what they were doing there. So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So potentially you may have had to retreat your energy from this person, like take a step back, because you had the realization that potentially they may not necessarily have chosen you. Look, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and it kind of like just spinning about all over the place. So you could be getting signs and synchronicities about whether to take this person back, about, you know, what the situation could have been, or whether this person had this realization that they needed to kind of work on themselves. Yeah, so you may have been just given indicators to kind of work on your finances, on your career, or maybe getting the inclination that they potentially were very focused on their career rather than love, and so therefore kind of juggled relationships or another partner or what have you until they got figured it out, as it were. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, obviously it's best staying positive, that things can eventually work out, because I feel like it will. And you deserve love, you are lovable. So of course, just keep doing those affirmations for yourself, knowing and realizing that you are worthy of love, and something that is going to be built on trust. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Now it came out reverse and it landed over here, so they want to eventually come forward towards you, and they're very stressed about coming forward towards you, tell you the truth about what's been going on in their life. So they may not necessarily have been open to having these particular conversations previously. That's why they're trying to get them, like, you need to turn things around. But look, engagement, and we've got engagement ring. So they do want to come forward into your life and be there for you and support you, because it could be ascending to a higher level of commitment. But it just means that they've made their choice, and their choice is to come forward towards you with the potential that something much deeper can happen between you guys. And they may have people around them in their life right now that they could be talking about your connection potentially, and trying to establish, how do I go about doing this? Like, how do I move on forward? That's why there could be potential hesitation in relation to things moving forward. It's just mainly because this person may be fearful of the unknown, of what you're going to say, what you're going to do, you know, how are things going to turn around. This person may have been very used to having everything their way, or controlling things their particular way. So this is something, you know, that you can't control someone else to a certain extent. So it's like they're having to learn particular lessons about that. So I'm going to pull from these Soulmate In Separation cards. What do you want to say to your person, or what do they want to say to you for Aquarius? You are perfect in my eyes, don't ever change. Well, that's how they feel about you. What else? Aquarius. I am working on myself each day so that I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Well, we know that they're working on them. They're working on their finances. They recognise your connection. They potentially have the realisation that they want to heal things with you, and looked at certain behaviours in themselves and certain personality traits, etc. And maybe getting the sense of looking into what their love language is, and trying to gain stability in themselves in order to be able to feel confident enough to come forward towards you. And I'm getting the sense that if they've made the choice to have things with you, that they want the Ten of Pentacles with you, and they want to bring something substantial to the table. They want to settle down, maybe even move in together, that type of thing. But they do have a lot of passion for you. But potentially there could have been blockages in the way previously, which we kind of know about. I'm going to take, is there any more for Aquarius? Yeah. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. So yeah, absolutely, this person wants to come forward and reconcile. And I'm going to take one more, and then that's it for Aquarius. There we go. You just would not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. Now, this is absolutely crazy, because I remember in the last Aquarius reading that I did for you, I feel like this card actually came up in your reading. So it could be the same energy, the same person that you're dealing with. Yeah, they may have this notion that you're not going to be able to understand. So that's potentially why there's been hesitation. But really, they just need to come forward towards you and be honest. I regret my past mistakes and wish I can have another chance with you. Wow. See, well, we know that they want another chance with you, and they regret their mistakes. They want to heal things with you, and they want to do it properly. But they may have been stuck between a rock and a hard place here, feel like they couldn't make a decision. And so then you decided to go and focus on yourself, and they see what you've been doing. You see you've been healing yourself, taking care of you, and staying optimistic that things will eventually work out for your favour. But potentially they may be fearful that you may not accept them for the wrongs that they may have done onto you, I'm getting. But anyway, guys, so I hope that you have enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.